Here I am. So there's that. Well, on the hardest difficulty, I don't even know. This game is fucking brutal on the hardest difficulty.
Try to relax your anus.
I have a hard Asian cock. So it seems like there's a good portion of the Phil's detractor community that likes me, but there's also a portion that despises me. The reason why is that they consider me a dent. I used to be a member of his. I used to send lighthearted super chats to get a rise out of Phil. Nothing bad, but it did work, and it made for great comedy. They're like losing their minds with this documentary. They're losing their fucking minds. If anything, I ain't gonna do anything to fuck up the documentary at all. Maybe it'll show Phil in a whole new light. But here's what I think you're really worried about, and you're looking for a scapegoat. You literally, like, yes, I talk about Phil in 90% of my streams, maybe a higher percentage, but if Phil walked away tomorrow, I would have plenty of other things to talk about. Many of these people have nothing but a Phil-dedicated channel. This to them is like them winning an Academy Award, and they're afraid it's not going to happen, and they're looking to point fingers at anybody else. And their problem is that they only talk about Phil. What's going to be talked about quite a bit over the next 6 months, the documentary. But if they talk about it, Phil may not do it. So they're looking for someone else to blame if the documentary doesn't go through. Like, you said you're in the top 10 detractors. I'm like, dude, I don't care. Like, do you think, first off, all right, let's pause this game a second. Even if that was, even if it was true, what am I like, hey, ladies, guess what? You ever hear of Philip Burnell? Well, I'm one of his top 10 detractors. Oh, look, no one cares. I don't think I'm one of his top. Listen, you can have the crown. I don't care. I don't take this shit that seriously. You do. So, have fun. And if anybody ends up getting the documentary canceled, it's probably, he's already said, all right, shut the fuck up for a second, Live Game Reportable, because I can't talk. I saw his stream today, and he's thinking, like, someone was saying, someone was like, I didn't hear anything. Mike Klum is a very successful director. I didn't hear anything about him being funded by Keemstar. And if he is, I'll just drop out of the documentary. So he's already, like, I don't think it is. It's definitely not out of the realm that it is, but I don't think it is. But he's already looking for the eject button. And if anyone is responsible for Phil pressing the eject button, it's you fucking weirdos. And it's not the whole detractor community. A lot of them like me. But there is a portion that despise me. And it's going to be you who fucks up this documentary. Anyway, I'm hitting the record button. Let's watch me play this terribly. I got to switch the screen. Put this here. Where the fuck is my remote? Oh, that's not. Oh, there it is. Me, but it like, so they're, some of these weirdos are in a conundrum right now.
Focus on your Dr. Sexy Coco donated $15.
Man,
hey, Rich,
you get an intro guy for happy birthday, Turbo.
Company with a substantial pay raise.
Good for you.
He'll finally be paid to travel. It's a dream come true. That being said, what cleaning product do you use for cleaning your semen off of the birds? Your shoulders?
I just use vinegar. It's easy. It's clean. It's natural. You can't see alerts? What do you mean? Let me look. Did something get fucked up here? Ah, yes, you can. There you go. There you go. Sorry. So happy birthday, Turbo Express. You get an intro guy fart. Listen, man, I'm a dent too, Susha. Allegedly. Apparently. I am a dent. That's the one thing. I have financially supported Phil in the past. So to some of his detractors, the portion of the community, that's unforgivable. That's like, I might as well be Gerard, according to them. Anyway, am I recording? Let me make sure. I think I hit record already, but if I didn't check. So let's go. Oh, God. So much better. So I have no excuses. If I suck dick now, it's on me. That could be taken different ways, but anyway. Love this fucking controller, man. 8-bit though are gods at making controllers. All right, let's go. Oh, it's so much better. So much better. So yeah, if I get bodied here, I just suck. I have no excuses. You see that, like, it just flows better, too. It's nuts, dude. Of course the echo is bad. Of course it is. Just restarted the computer. Happy birthday again, Turbo. What's up, dude, mama? Anyway. Take off my shirt for free today. Listen. I'm focusing on my sexy right now. God, it makes you realize how much lag there was in the emulated version on the PS5. It's like surreal. It's like inexcusable. The PS5 version or any of the emulated versions are inexcusably laggy, dude. Wow. I can't express how much more responsive this is. I'll give you Phil sounds and breasts in a second. See, like, even doing those throws like that when I flip over, I couldn't really do them because of the input lag. Watch, I'll do it again. See? It's nuts, dude. Because these games were meant for CRTs where there was, like, lag was non-existent. Isn't it like Mike Tyson's Punch-Out? Like, trying to play it on a... Oh, man, I just dodged that. That would have hurt. Yeah, you can't... Unless it's on a CRT, you can't get the timing to beat Mike Tyson, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll put my fifth right in your ass, man. Philip Burnell... These guys are always dicks. God, his health bar is out of control. Come here, dude. Even getting that down. It's not perfect, but it's a hell of a lot easier than it was. Yeah, they're already, yeah, Jay, they're already trying to blame me. Because you know what it is, Jay. Jay's watching, my editor. They have channels that are dedicated to Phil. What's going to be the topic now? So they have to talk about him, but they're afraid to talk about him because they want to see the documentary happen. But they have to talk about him because that's how they make their bread and butter on their channel. So they're going to try to, so the ones that think I'm a dent are going to try to use me as a scapegoat. Aww. All right, I want to get rid of you assholes first before I... Rip out those pecs, baby. God damn it. Damn, I can't get the landing. There we go. Got it again, baby. Damn. Got him. Yes, I'm playing on easy. Yes, Carlos put a dent in my head. Hey, Rich, I got bad news. I prayed to God that please don't let it happen, but sadly it happened. I got COVID for the first time. You'll be all right, man. You'll be good. Sorry that you got it. Intro guy got it too. And it made him fart explosively. The hell happened to that? Oh, the guy already got off the bike. I was like... I don't need a knife. Oh, I didn't mean to hit him. I didn't think I was going to hit him yet. Ah, see, he could uppercut even your back hit. Damn. Anything jumping with these dudes, they'll fuck you up. See if I can do it to him. Alright. Listen, Shay, the documentary's over. It's my fault. It's because I was a member of Phil's. It's all over. You're gonna kill yourself with the stupid bombs, aren't you? How did that bike throw not? Well, that's cheap bullshit. He jumped off the screen. I couldn't even see him coming. What's up, man? How you doing, Kiryu? Man, I jumped right into the explosion. These guys, man, they have a lot of HP. Ah, god damn it, I wanted the money. Move this for now. So I don't like fucking turn off the stream. Philip Burnell is a man. Skip-a-dip-dip-dip. I should have waited for that apple, huh? No, this is actually on the Mega SG, which is a whatchamacallit console, FPGA. So it essentially is just like the original hardware. What the hell? What the fuck is happening there? What just happened there? can't do that move on those guys. You gotta. I always have to remember that. We got like 7. Jostler. I thought he wasn't at my level. Ah! I have to wait for him to do that slide jump. Oh, yeah. I forgot. This is easy. What an idiot. I mean, this is the technique against him. This is what you do on any difficulty. Imagine I died right there.
Could you imagine?
Skid-a-dip-dip. Oh, I like Streets of Rage 4. I like this better, though. Philip Burnell is a man. I mean, look, I still don't think I'm going to beat this, but this, I would say, you could just tell the difference in how it feels. I'm sure it'll fall apart later on, but thinking about the position I'm in here now compared to where I was when I was playing the emulated PS5 version. Now, I will say that I played this on that little PC that I'm reviewing at 120 FPS on Steam, like the same Sega Genesis collection, and it did feel more responsive. Fuck these guys. I'm playing it on the Mega SG. It's an FPGA console by Analog. Carlos is going to do this documentary. Phil agreed to it because the bird can't talk. I'm sorry I missed your last chat, man. I'll get to the chats in a little bit, especially with the difficulty I'm playing this on. And I'm recording it because if by some very off chance I beat it, which I don't think I will, I'm going to put it on the main YouTube channel. But I don't think that's going to happen. I want the Analog Duo, but I'm not playing, no pun intended, games to get it. These guys are motherfuckers. I didn't mean to do that. God damn it. Try to do the backwards move again. Why is it not doing it now? God, it's such a finicky fucking move to pull off. There we go. I want to get this guy's knife out of his hand. Come on, come here. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. Yeah, who did the music? The same guy who did music did music for Revenge of Shinobi, right? He did some other soundtracks too. Knew that was going to happen. Yeah, almost 2 years, Chris Chance, Phantom Water Bottle. Thank you. Keep on thinking my keyboard's between my hands. What's up, BRS? Well, weekends is kind of like, you know, I said Monday through Friday, 6-ish. Weekends is just kind of a wild card. So I'm like, what the hell? I'll stream early. See how far I get in this. See there, I tried to do the backwards attack, didn't work. Ah! Well, thank you. I hate that they could do that when you're doing the backwards attack. And I didn't mean to do that. I know I suck at this game, huh? I can't hit the applause because then you'll hear focus on your sexy, bro, and have fun, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't hear anything because the goddamn OBS with its stupid bug might be my computer. It may be time to get a new computer for under this desk. It's a little bit faster. I should beg my audience for donations. I'm kidding. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Beano, isn't that like something that's made to mitigate gas? What the fuck is this name Beano for? Listen. Be named after something that gets rid of gas. Oh man, I got my ass kicked by Beano. Blaze is good, and yeah, absolutely. He's the weakest character, but his technique, if you know his moves, he could actually be like the quote-unquote deadliest. I guess it's kind of a cheesy word to use, but it's true. If you know his... And he's quick, too. This is why I like him, because Lord knows in this game you need to be quick. I wanted to pick up the fucking katana, but it won't let me. See if you do that inside kick. Ah, with this fucking uppercut. What a fuck. I got this guy easy last time. What am I doing? Fucking really? Oh my god, come on, get him out of here. Fuck you. Nice, too slow with that. Come on. Boom! Man, my hands are sweaty. Holy shit, my hands are sweaty. What are you playing? Dude, on the PC, it still runs like shit. Oh, that was close, though. This fuck. Am I on the beach? Oh, this is the guy that pounds your asshole. Like, literally, like, he pile drives into you. Did I use a continue by this point last time? I think so. My thumbs are fucking sore, actually. Oh, come on. See, that's cheap shit. I don't even know. There's no possible way to know he's coming. Gotta watch where they pick up the knives again. Get all on one side. I edged. Didn't Microsoft put up how do you edge talking about Microsoft Edge? It's amazing. Yeah, that was amazing that Microsoft did that. Come here, dude. No, don't pick it up again, you moron. Derek's been edging for the past, like, 8 years of his life. Oh my god. Now I'm hearing that's supposedly a troll video, not an unironic video from about Derek and his birthday last night. I don't know. How did you get a throw when I was beating the shit out of you? Playing sloppy now. Get Microsoft while you edge. I'm sure a lot of people do. Derek probably does. Derek is probably edging as we speak. Yeah, a life that I'm about to lose. Why did I just do a backwards jump? Why did that just happen? Natsu is here saying birds to comfort us all. You bitches. Oh, come on! They put that shit like that on purpose. Evil West, I was just playing that last night. That's another weird PC port. It's not even a good looking game at max settings, but it runs like shit. Unless you have like super high-end shit. Really? Evil West is, yeah, it's very mid. It seems like it has promise in the beginning, and then Donovan punches you in the balls, and you realize it doesn't. Look, he's ready to uppercut me while I'm fucking punching someone's head. Go away, dude. Don't be a fucking pest. It's like it's a video game or something, and you're an enemy. How dare you attack me? Yeah, you're gonna make me take it now. Now I know something awful is gonna happen. Let me just got the platinum trophy for Evil West. Yeah, it's so weird. Like, I could play Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 in that PC I'm reviewing at 120 FPS, 1600 by 900, basic settings. I would recommend putting up the textures to medium. Oh, well, I got to check something real quick. If I do end up somehow, some impossible way beating this, they're going to have to just see that I'm pausing it. Oh, wow, the completionist video is doing well. I had no idea if it was going to. I thought people maybe were sick of it. That's why I stopped. There were other things to talk about. But I was just like, eh. Wow, that one video about the news anchor did pretty good. I thought that was going to flop. No one gave a... See, that's the thing. My main audience... Here's the other thing that trolls don't realize either. Is I'm going to get something to drink. You guys are my witness. I'm going to leave this in. I can't not. Yeah, I'm playing this, so... You know I'm playing it. I'm sure if by some chance I actually do beat it, which again is slim to none, they'll say that I cheated somehow. Or they'll say because I'm using a Mega SG. Or they'll say because I'm using an EverDrive. There'll be some way to move the goalpost, but that's okay. A bird is going to peck my nipple. See that? See that? That's a lolcow move. Be right back. Yeah, and it is pretty good, Evil West, in the beginning, and then it just kind of, it does, that's the same thing that happens with the Doom reboots. I know Googlefish is going to come fist me for saying this, but it feels good for like 30 minutes, and it's not that I've died. It's not that I've died in Doom 2016. It's not that I've died in Doom Eternal. It's just like, this is getting a little repetitive. You know, yes, I hacked the ROM, so it looked like I'm playing, but I'm just tapping buttons and it's automatically playing. It's not me. Googlefish. You know who else said that, Googlefish? Liana Kersner said that's because I'm playing it with a gamepad. I would like it better with a mouse and keyboard. So there you go. Someone with breasts agrees with you. You couldn't hear that, I forgot. Thank God I have a big hard drive. SSD, I mean, this is going on. And at least, if I do have to edit the video, if by some not even 1% chance I beat this, I'll have the original stream. All right, Dan, I'll take it. Listen, blame me for the DSP documentary not being made because you don't want to blame yourself. Let's go. Can you hear me now? My mic wasn't down. Wait, the stream probably can't hear you though. Hold on. I know, guys. You couldn't hear him. I saw it.
Like everyone knows your face was in someone's ass. It didn't look like it, but it was. Like there's an invisible ass in front of your face.
Well, yeah.
And that mic right there, that's actually some guy's cock that's facing you.
Listen, I deeped right after stream because this is a family-friendly stream where I would not talk about pussy, vagina, or titties ever. Captain Commando on Twitter commands. Listen, Captain fucking Commando is going to command you to spread your fucking cheeks, and he's going to tornado tongue your asshole. All right. You heard now I have to turn this off because OBS is great. I also think my computer is starting to show its age, which fucking sucks, but I think I'll go Intel. What do you think, Kyle Denson? Are you here? What do you think, Google Fish? Intel, AMD? I'm kind of out of the loop as to who is has the upper hand right now. I mean, I'll stick to obviously, I think I'll keep the 2080 for now. It's just I need anyway. Let's go. Let's keep playing this here. Skate's getting pissed off at me. Why am I in a video game with a shaven beard? Listen. Actually, it kind of looks like wings a little bit. Yeah, this is where things start going south. This is where it starts going south. Flame-throwing motherfuckers! I didn't think Skate could throw them. Wait a second. Oh, did I fuck myself because I didn't throw them? Yes, I did. You fucking idiot. You fucking clown. That's my own fault. What a fool. I thought Skate couldn't throw them. He's a strong dude, man. Those are some thick boys. It's like, looks like Gerard the Completionist with his shaven beard. Oh, his nipple hit me! His fucking nipple! Whatever, though. That lost life is my fault. I should have been throwing these clowns just like that from the beginning. That was me derping. I ain't sending Derich my undies. Oh, I need a sip of coffee. Oh, I wish I could stay. Can I cheese and stay in the corner? Because I don't care how good you are at this part. Yeah, these guys won't let you cheese. Ah! Listen, have an electric testicle come out of your hand. Let's go. I have trained in the martial art of electric testicles. God, that was a really bad joke. Holy shit. You gotta watch, because these fucking Donovan weirdos could uppercut those too. Palette swap enemy, babies. Enemies, baby. Whatever. Enemy babies. Watch out for the enemy babies. Listen. Don't karate chop your balls on my head and think you won't be punished for it. Oh, come on. Eat my ass. Why did I grab you? Get rid of this asshole. Yes, it is me. Oh, I thought we were done with this. Oh, come on. What? Wow. This is... We are now getting into out of control land. Alright, is that it? Please. Oh, thank you, fuck. Oh no. No, no, fuck me. Here we go. This is the invincible muscular man. Feel a burnout burst. Yeah, you can't do any big moves on him. You're like, whoa! See? Keep throwing. No! Throw! 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 Alright, or just kill me. One of the two. Where you fuck? But why are you not... Can't see him. This is a problem. This is a problem. Whatever. Oh, that was a good start. Jesus Christ. Jesus, man. God damn. Fuck off and die. Yeah, that's where I died last time. That's where I lost all my continues. I just realized that. That's where I died. I didn't even get here. This is where it gets real, though. Even on normal difficulty, this starts getting brutal. You could tell by the color of their palette swap pants that they mean business. Oh, the bartender dude is here. Fuck. Maybe I should pick up the knife then. Isn't there a Streets of Rage where smaller characters can't pick up the fat dudes, or am I going nuts? What's up, Julie B? I guess I'm taking the apple. I think I've had falafel. It's pretty good. You gotta watch with those two dudes, because if they get into the right punch pattern, they'll fucking destroy you together. As you saw before. I went from full health to death in, like, one attack. Yes, I have. I actually liked it back then. I have a feeling that that take won't hold up today, though. It was a 3D beat-em-up back on the I think it was on the N64, too, if I'm not mistaken. Abby has sent me a message saying Cox. Thank you, Abby. I hope you commented today. Yeah. Oh, no! Oh, I forgot about them. The kickboxing dudes, man. These guys don't fuck around. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Oh, they can even block special attacks. Yep. Even on the easier levels. Oh, fuck me. Philip Rennell is a... No! Philip Rennell is a man! Look, we got the French waiter waiting to fucking pummel my face in. They even could... Yo, when they got boss health bars, dude. We got Lil Wayne beating my ass. Dude, these guys can block. This is insane. He's just anything I throw at him. I'm just gonna... Wow. See, it's not reliable enough, though. This is the toughest boss yet, and he's not even a boss. Wow. Did you get the 6 button figured out? No, I'm actually just playing on a Mega SG. There's like no lag. Oh, surprise! There's 2 of them? There is fucking 2 of them. This is on another level. This is on another level. There are 2. There are 2 of them. Hello, gentlemen. Can I have the apple, please? Oh, no? Thank you. I guess I can't. Oh, I thought he was going to let me not pick it up. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? His name is Calm. Fucking Calm. I didn't. Ah. Big ass thumbs. I did not mean to hit the special attack. I didn't want to. Gotta stay away from those. Oh, that didn't give me too much option. Oh my god. Man. All right. So this guy, I don't know, man. This may be it. Oh my fucking god. You have gotta be. The game is slowing down. I've never played it on this difficulty. The game is slowing down. Ah. Yeah, fuck this. I'll fight to my damnedest. Wow. This is like a fever dream. I mean, dude, I gotta say, that ain't a bad run for minus playing yesterday, not practicing at all. I am sure, T-Joe, if I practice, which I won't. Alright, we can shut that shit off now. Let me flip the monitor around. Yeah, for a true first run, if you want to consider yesterday the first run, I wouldn't argue with you on that. I would consider this the first run, but I wouldn't say you're wrong. Does that make sense? I didn't think that was bad. I don't know. You may, but was supposed to be Streets of Rage 4 on Saturn. That's interesting. Let me get to the super chats now. We'll chill for a bit. Why not? I'll stream for a bit more. Again, Monday through Fridays, I will be here at 6 till 10. If we hit the stretch goal, it'll be... I end up staying up till midnight, which I think that's a perfect time for a stretch goal stream or a regular stream, because then I can still get to bed at a reasonable hour, and they're good long streams, and people know when I'll be here. Oh, Memology has something up about DSP. Should we talk about Phil? Let's put a poll, and we'll have Oblivion music. I will let you choose. It is your destiny. I will change the title. I did something clever. You'll see. We changed the... We'll go with Fat Dracula again. Your poop is smelly. What the hell else should it be? Yeah. Fap Dracula. Fap Dracula. What do I have? Nat on here? And it works perfect with... It's a nice pairing, like a wine. All right, I guess we're watching Phil. 80%. It's close. I don't know. It's close. 81%. Oh, man, it's a nail biter. Oh, wait, there's no soundboard. You know why there's no... Now, of course, the other settings change, but that one doesn't. Oh, God, I'm really... Yeah, Jay and I are going to have a discussion about OBS. We may be moving over to StreamYard. My patience is gone. Well, this is the thing. You know what's funny is that... All right, we're going to watch Phil. I could turn off Oblivion. Sorry, guys. Yes, I saw Poem's Future put it up. Dad, give me a... So let me make sure I get every... So, but Fighting Force did come out for the Saturn too, didn't it? Here comes Richard Burnell to clip again. I don't care. Look, man, I just got pretty far in the game at the hardest difficulty. A lot of motherfuckers couldn't even get that far. I'm sure there's people that could beat it with their eyes closed and their hands tied behind their back at the hardest difficulty, but I think I did a pretty good job. So, hey, man, good for him. Look, the people who donate to Phil are grown-ass people. I don't care if they're dented. I don't care if they're using their parents' card. It is what it is. It's their choice to do it or not. I chose to stop when I found out about his shit with WWE champions. You know? Didn't someone say he spent like $2,000 one night recently? Visited. Well, was it women or hopefully not underage girls, Telltale fan? Oof. But again, Phil, you should be cutting off Derek, dude, but he won't do it. He won't cut off Derek. All right, shout out to Memology. He always has bangers too. Duty Stream, Snort Hogan. You know the goats out there. We got Snort Burnell, Aqua Teal. I always say it how gun Aqua Teal.
Just being.
So Fighting Force and PC. Yeah, it's a bad beat 'em up before the time it gave me a boner. Oh my god, a 3D fighting game. I'm hard. I mean, at the time it was, 3D was new, so stuff like that was cool. You guys could hear everything, right? Can you hear this?
Breasts.
Please no. Phil's now running a charity for people with dementia. Please, God. What was Rival School? Is that YouTube? Hotline Miami is a good game. I haven't played much of it. I'm turning it up now. I'm going to turn, let me check. On full volume. I'm still recording. Oops. Alright, that was a waste of a file. Wow. As soon as I saw a fucking Butterbean with like 3 Gerard the Completionists blowing fire out of their mouths, I was like, yeah, I'm done.
Being honest, the DSP Throwback channel is a relaunch of my old channel, KO Gaming. That channel used to be for edited style content, and I used it for a year over 2016. But then YouTube demonetized it.
I don't know. Let me think about the goal. Also, my new job starts tomorrow. Congrats. You gotta get some random sounds for luck. Yes, you can. Oh. No, Daddy, no. Oh. No, Daddy, no. Oh. No, Daddy, no. Oh. No, Daddy, no. It's not fair to compare if it fell to a pig. It's insult. Well, what can that come from? Is snorting? The Pignosis? The Snortex?
Which was baloney. I don't know why they did it. They never justified why they did. And so I didn't use the channel. It was like a backup channel that I used for like...
Compare myself to a man who, Philip Burnell?
2018, when I had issues with this channel for a few months. And then it was literally sitting there defunct for 5.5 years as a channel. If I ever needed it, it was there.
like I said before, a portion of his detractor base because of this documentary are like declaring war on me for whatever fucking reason. They can eat my ass.
But I never used it. Right now on KO Gaming, I have over 5...
Paint yourself. Look, I talk about Phil almost every day, but paint yourself into a corner talking about one guy. It becomes a problem, huh? Oops. Yeah, one day your cash cow may disappear. I'll move on just fine. The weirdos, and it's not the whole detractor community. It's most of them are being cool about it. But there is a portion that, oh my God, my dream is coming true. But also at the same time, they're nervous. This could be like, if it doesn't happen, it could be like kind of like the end of being a detractor of Phil. Because like maybe the interest will go away. There's so many reasons it could be, but they're pissed off at me for whatever the case may be. Richie, DSP React the Windows 11 video I submitted. Please send it to me. No, he watched it.
5,000 subscribers.
So in their mind, what I'm thinking is that if it doesn't happen, Phil's already kind of making up excuses, but if it doesn't happen, they want to pin it on me, is what it seems like. They're like, you shut your mouth. I'm like, you motherfuckers ain't shutting your mouth. Telling me to stay in my lane like it's politics, too. Did anyone see that? You don't know enough about Phil. Stay in your lane. Oh, I'm sure it plays good on there, Abby. Any lag? Gerard's on camera segments lighting was terrible, and did he lose some of his crew? He did. No. I want to see what he had to say. He really reacted. Phil, I will walk you. It's such an easy process, dude. All you got to do, you can even buy it. Like, how much shit do you have on there, really, Phil? Buy a cheap-ass, like, 1 terabyte USB SSD. Get, like, your branding stuff off of there. Get all that. And you make a Windows Media Creation. Oh, it's already over. I'm talking about Phil. I mean, but it's such an easy process. It's so, am I even trying to be a dick? It's so easy. It's like almost autopilot. Now, back in the Windows XP days and Vista, and God Christ, before it was even worse. It wasn't even that like XP was tough. It was just a time-consuming process. And XP didn't have a lot of the drivers in the updates, so you used to have to do a lot of driver digging. That was a fucking process. That was when I was stealing work from Circuit City and fixing the computers myself. Good times. Made a lot of money. If you could send me a time code, I will love you. Just even if you can't do it because it's live still, just send the time that it's at. So one nice thing about YouTube is that you could scrub a stream and go back in parts while the person's live. Twitch, you can't do that, which is baffling to me unless I'm missing something. Can you do it, or I'm just missing it?
If half of those subscribers gave $1 a month,
you could donate $1 a month to a man that fapped on me first. For just $1 a month, you could help this man pull Hogan's. Oh, Gilbert Grape is an excellent movie. Leonardo DiCaprio, when he was young, almost won an Oscar for that. Johnny Depp was dope in it. That was a great movie. Excellent. And the guy who plays Dr. Steve Brule, he's like obsessed with like making his own hamburger store or getting a franchise in there. And he was at, all right, go watch the movie, even though it's old. I don't want to ruin it. Highly recommend it. Okay. Thank you. I don't know if it'll open here, though, dude. You may have to send it on Twitter. My apologies. No, it does work now. And what time did you say? Hour and 16 minutes ago. All right, let me have the ad play. Yeah, can I
and
skip
they
it,
want
please?
to capitalize on that high ad revenue.
I see it. Yeah.
In the same views.
You won't end up accidentally formatting
Chuck Zito.
a bootable USB drive.
Dan the Man. That consists of the 39.
There it is. We'll watch it next. I found it. I found.
Right? Which is nothing. What, a pack of gum? That would be a tremendous help to me. A dollar helps. I'm not kidding you. It really does. I decided that this...
Hold on 1 second. Someone has to ask me something. I guess it must be important for them to be messaging me. I'll be right back. In like a minute. Anyone who says about someone downstairs asked if I could drive them somewhere, and it was around 4:30. I'm like, I can't. I got to stream at 6. Yeah, I'm not playing with this. I mean, I'm sure in the future, if like I have to go do something with my daughter again, stuff like that, obviously that comes first. But yeah, you guys have asked for years for some kind of stability, and Yeah, I should pull a Phil and not do that and actually follow through on something. So, yeah. So, yes, we'll get DL5. That's brilliant. Thank you.
This year, one of my new initiatives.
Yes, I'm actually going to start planning games years out in advance in my schedule, just like Phil.
Was to relaunch this channel as DSP Throwback. And essentially what this channel is.
Now, admittedly, I will say this is also a reason the detractors hate me, because when Phil isn't completely wrong about something, I say it. Some of that footage from Final Fantasy 13 anyway did look decent. They like upscaled it to 60 FPS. They actually did more than I thought they were going to do. Do I think anyone gives a fuck about the content actually? No. I think it's Phil just looking for another revenue stream because, well, yeah, I'll tell you about my day off for over an hour. I shit.
Is a channel where I'm going to take.
Imagine I just sat in my car all day taking a shit.
My legacy content from way back in the day, my oldest playthroughs that were popular. And number one, if those playthroughs have been lost to time, I want to re-upload them, but present them in a manner that now is digestible for the modern audience. Meaning longer parts, upscaled video, cleaned up audio, proper playlists, proper thumbnails, and proper descriptions.
Wait, that's all the description? That's just the skit. That's the description. Is that true? Is that true? I don't like just taking stuff at face value.
So everyone knows what it is and can
The snorting, though. Whether that's true or not.
watch it on demand as if it were a standard playthrough of mine. Now, obviously, one thing that's not going to change is the commentary. And the commentary over there is very different because this is from like 14 years ago. Back then, YouTube was a different place. I was a different kind of person and creator. I was essentially making content for teenagers. So it was very irreverent, very immature, using language that I definitely would not be using today. All right? In fact, just
Don't shoot. Shoot him. He's black. Shoot him.
So why would you even re-upload this, Phil? You're not. You can't even. It's gonna get demonetized at best anyway. Yeah, like this wasn't even okay for its time. Like you can't even say. I mean, look, did I say edgy or stupid shit back in the day that I regret saying? Absolutely. But I wouldn't like, hey guys, here it is, re-uploaded in 4K for you. Like, come on, Phil.
Racism.
for the record,
Yeah, because you can't make money off of it anyway.
last night I went back and I watched some of the parts of Final Fantasy 13 that are live on this channel. By the way, you can find it at youtube.com/@DSP Throwback. Okay, that's how you can find the channel. So I'm watching it, and within the first few parts, I say all these words I would never say today. All right? And just for the record, the reason that that kind of commentary was used back then is very simple. I came from the Street Fighter community.
Excuses.
And in the FGC or Street Fighter community back then, language was ridiculous. You know,
Yeah, but these guys going at like, I'm sure there are plenty of things even in my audience here that you said like a decade plus ago that you wouldn't say now. You know what I mean? Like, there are things that I was like, yeah, I would never say now. And it's absolutely ridiculous that they were okay. Like, the dude, oh my God, my friends and I, and especially in high school, always used the F slur all the time. Doesn't mean it was right. No. Would I ever do that now? No. But you regret, you understand it was wrong. You grow as a person. But I wouldn't go, hey guys, I went into a time machine and filmed all of me and my friends using that word over and over again, and we remastered it. You get the difference? Oh.
It really felt like a fraternity, like a good old boys club, like a rite of passage was to basically be verbally abused. Like it was.
Yeah, Phil, we get it, but you're remastering it, and you don't think, dude, the detractor community is like, Phil, give it to me, yeah. Ooh, baby.
It's just part of that, okay? Words were thrown around, and the thing was, no one took offense when these words were used. Today,
yeah, Phil, it's like a Modern Warfare 2 lobby back in 2009. I get it, but times change.
you use those words just in public. People are like, what's wrong with you? Like, do you have problems? Like,
oh my God, it's a pig with a party hat. The whole entire game, you have to save the pig's life.
why are you saying these awful things? But back then, it was just common language that was used, okay? Sure. What the fuck? One word, I will just say this right up front. Something that I feel awful about, okay? Back then, the word was literally used not to mean what it actually means.
Just no hero is in. DSP looks like a talking roach with a mustache. Look, he's just a normal looking dude, except when you get up close, he looks like he's 65. I don't know. I want this documentary to happen. That's the thing too. So that portion of the detractor community that's looking to use me as a scapegoat, I want this documentary to happen. I told Mike I am fully on board for whatever he means. And Phil, that also means that things are not true about you, I will help debunk. So it's not just going to be me shitting on you.
But it basically meant like being destroyed in a fighting game. That's jail time right there. Okay? So you would say, oh, so-and-so got in a fighting game if they got like double perfected.
Can't wait to tell Mike about the computer arc with Phil. How he psyched himself out of me giving him a computer just because I wanted more space here. Which I am thankful because I have another friend who will actually appreciate it. But that's another reason that some of the detractor community doesn't like me. To them, that's like unforgivable action, and I will permanently be a dent. Yes. And Sue Blanton, the Rad Brad. The Rad Brad's another one Phil wishes. Mike said, could you imagine he dropped it? Oh, I wish. Listen, I want him to take all the time he needs. I want the documentary to happen. Look. Yeah, they took seriously that I said I was one of the top 10 detractors. Like, that's a very important honor I give myself. With everything else going on in my life, that's what look, you are king. You can have it. I know it's a hell of an honor, but I humbly pass it on to you.
Still can't do anything. Literally still can't do anything. And you would use that all the time. That was a common word.
Well, what he was talking about today, he's like, no, Mike isn't working with Keemstar. But if I found out he was working with Keemstar along these lines, I would stop the documentary. But he's like, he's not, as far as I know, so that's not a thing. But it did seem like Phil was looking for an out. So like, even if Mike, which he probably will, wants to film and come talk to Keemstar, that will be Phil's scapegoat. I'm telling you. That will be Phil's scapegoat. All these fucking trolls, all these fucking brain dead idiots can blame me all they want to, but if there is any mention of Keemstar from out of Mike's mouth, he will run under his table and hide. And Cat will cry. So, Like, guys, you know it's Phil. You know, it's not that he's smart, but he's so overreactive to things and so sensitive and has such a big victim complex that anything he could use, he will use to run. The only thing that will make his guard go down is hopefully he'll treat it like side-scrollers. Like, wow, I'll get some notoriety at this. And I used to want to sniff Craig's farts. I don't think he wants to sniff his farts anymore. Sean McCarthy in the building. How are you?
To be used in the fighting game community. All right. So now I go back and I watch my old videos and I'm like, why did I just casually drop that word in the middle of the video? It's like out of place. You watch it.
Yeah, Phil, I'm not giving you shit for that. It was a different time. I get it. Not that it makes it right, but I get it. But I wouldn't upload it and remaster it in 4K.
In 2023, 2024, actually, you're like, that's so out of place. Why? It doesn't even make sense in the context of what's going on in the video. You're like, why would someone use that word? It just seems like very insensitive, right? But that's because we're looking at it through a modern lens. Nope. 14 years ago, that was common language. Nope. Used in various communities, and that's the community I was coming from. All right? So there's definitely words that are deemed offensive, right? That are in the commentary. And there's nothing I can do about that. I'm not going to go back after the fact and completely change all the commentary on that stuff, all right? It is what it is. That's why there's a disclaimer at the beginning of the playthrough that says the language and everything.
But what I don't understand is, what's the point? Like, yeah, I know your only point to this is to make money, but if they can't make you money, then why are you doing it then? He's not a fan service guy. Whatever. I don't know.
Thing is not representative
He's so fucking weird.
of the current day thoughts and attitudes of this gamer. And even in the description of every video I upload on that channel, it now says, FYI, this content is over a decade old.
Phil just wants it to be 2011 again. When all he had to do was wake up, drink gin, get McDonald's, and just... he could say all the racist shit he wants and collect a huge check. That's really what it comes down to. And not only that, like, yeah, dude, the things that were said back then are not okay now. But you don't upload them in 4K for the whole world. Oh, he's so dumb. He is so dumb.
It's representative of a bygone era on YouTube, so don't take offense. This is not something that would be done today, okay? What a bunch of and what a game. Kiss my ass.
I'm so mad they got rid of Shipmas 24/7. I wish they just had Shipyard 24/7. That's where I do best, because that's, you know, it's about just fucking chaos. Now they have meat 24/7. You can fucking beat your meat. Some detractors will only like you if you cut out Phil's air off. There's a vocal group that go way too far. Yes, like I said, me financially supporting Phil before and I was a member is like a mortal sin to them that I will never be forgiven for. That sucks. I don't care. And they take it so seriously, like, you're not in the top 10 detract. I don't fucking care, dude. I was joking. Who gives a shit? Are we really like fighting over a middle-aged man on the internet? You want to suck his dick, fly to his house and spread your cheeks. Actually, wouldn't be sucking dick, but dude, do whatever you want. I don't care.
Ass game developers. Jesus fucking Christ, man. And I'll be honest.
I don't know how you would suck dick with ass cheeks, but you get my point.
Number one, the commentary's funny as shit. It really is. Like, I haven't heard this commentary in 14 years. The last time I heard it was when I recorded it, okay?
Yeah, they're so fucking serious about it. And this is not all... The majority of the detractor community isn't like this, but there's this subset of weirdly dedicated people that just take this to another level. Like, I don't... Those are the ones, like, hate to sound like Phil, but you need to talk to somebody. It's not that serious. He's just he didn't pull a Gerard. He didn't pull an EDP. Does he gaslight his audience? Absolutely. Am I fascinated by it and I want to see this documentary badly? Absolutely. But you motherfuckers need to come down and go come in a fleshlight and clean it afterwards.
Outside of the cringe-worthy words that I use that I would never use today, I think it's pretty darn funny. The observational comedy and stuff that I'm doing is pretty, it's timely. That's 14-year-ago humor, and it still works because you can put yourself into that time frame and laugh about it. You know, I'm making references. There's a reference coming up to Paris Hilton and Nicole Richie. Who the fuck would understand that reference today? But, you know, it was funny for the time.
Yeah, that was so weird. They were like everywhere. Everywhere. Paris Hilton and Nicole Richie. And then it was just like, then I heard it was really pathetic. I heard that Paris Hilton, because she was irrelevant, she still has more money than God, like hired paparazzi to make it like people still want to follow her around. Okay.
You know, the Olsen twins.
It's like something low tier God would do.
Who the fuck even knows who the Olsen twins are now? But
Oh, no, the Olsen twins are still relevant enough.
back then, people still remembered Full House, right? So that's what
Phil, they had a Full House reboot. What are you talking about?
I mean. Like, the commentary is still pretty darn funny, I feel. Yes, anonymous $5 tipper. I agree. I have changed a lot. You know, back in the day when I started, even, you know, when I first started.
You know what I think it was? If you, I'm trying to, like, with Paris Hilton and Nicole Richie, this is before, like, people had the internet and all the other e-drama, so they were like the canned e-drama. Oh, Paris Hilton was sucking dick at the Academy Awards.
What? No way.
Now it's like, yeah, I could get in more interesting stuff on fucking YouTube or Twitch.
When I first moved to Washington versus now, like I said, the last 2 years have been a kind of an eye-opening journey for me, where I understood that making interactive content, more positive content, more fun content is better than...
We were watching something from 2013, and Phil was saying the same thing.
Doing negative stuff, and I stopped doing a lot of the old kind of patterns that I used to do, and I really do feel that I'm a better content creator overall now than I ever was. It's just a shame because it took a lot of people...
What is this? What game is this?
A lot of time to give me another shot to check my stuff out again, because they just wrote me off as a bad internet meme rather than actually giving me a shot to check the stuff out and understand that I had changed for the better, you know?
I wonder if Phil looks back at his own stuff once in a while and gets a modicum of self-awareness and is like, wow, I'm saying the same exact thing every year.
Well, you have your choice, your pick, right? A lot of people have always said over the years, I like old school Phil better. Then go watch old school Phil.
It's Battlefield? Okay.
What's to stop you? Oh, well, the videos look like shit. They're only 10 minutes long. Half of them are muted for music and copyright issue.
Yeah, but those people who like that kind of content, you don't make that kind of content now. So, I don't know. This is a waste of time. It's a waste of his dense time that are doing it.
It looks like shit. I can't. The commentary's terrible because the audio sounds like shit. Well, we'll fix all that. There you go. Right? I said, who would win in a fight, Positive Phil or Meanie King of Hate Phil? I don't know, because they're the same person. But what I would say is the person who me of the past was a very toxic.
Sometimes people say, hey, Rich, do you think maybe just Phil is in on the joke? No, I don't, but you just, like, it's almost surreal. It's like he's on a script.
Toxic is the best way to describe Phil of the past. Please continue to give me your positive and constructive feedback. That's what I need. I don't need troll, I just hate DSP. Gee, thanks for the comment, moron. Then why are you here? Man, you know...
I hate view is a view.
I really hate Nicki Minaj. So what I do is I buy all of her albums, and I listen to all of her music, and I go to her concerts, and I say how bad it is, and I vlog about how I hate her. Or you just don't listen to Nicki Minaj. You just...
Nicki Minaj. But so what? Yeah, let him hate. Let him be a hate album buyer. Let him be a hate concert goer. It's still green in her pocket.
You do other things with your life, right? But sadly, some people can't stop themselves from hate watching content, right? Why am I poisoned?
Why am I toxic? All right. Here we go.
$9 in tips. Remember, my goal for this stream is 50. I'm not doing a late stream tonight, so any contributions right now basically count for the whole day. And I appreciate anyone who contributes in some way. Remember, if you become a member today, you
Try to relax your anus.
Thank you very much, Salem. Hey, Rich, I played through Doom reboots and felt the same way. Yeah, and it's not that, like, I'm dying. It's like I get fatigued before I get to the point where it gets hard. It's just like, it doesn't sound right. That sounds like I couldn't get an erection. No, but maybe we will, Mr. Internet Man, maybe we'll watch that tomorrow. That sounds like a good idea.
Who will nominate the videos for next week's show.
Thank you, Jostler, for the gifted membership.
So it was Tom Zito of Digital. That's right. It was called Digital Pictures. And he made like a...
God, these games are so fucking
Try
terrible.
to relax your anus.
That's right.
Yeah, fatigue before. That sounded so bad.
Are we ready to continue? All right, here we go. Excuse me. Welcome back, everyone, to DSP versus the Internet for January 7th, 2024, episode 46. So far, the Ultra member submissions have been pretty interesting. Let's move
No, Richard. The new one is Richard Burnell.
on and see what else we've got in store for this week. Let's find out.
Alright, so you've just finished building your new PC. It has
Is,
a GTX
DL5
970 in it because that's all you could find for under $1,000, but it needs an operating system. Today I'm going to show you how to install
Here we
Windows
go.
11 and how to activate it. Here's what you'll need. Access to a laptop or PC, and second, a USB flash drive with a minimum capacity
He's not.
of 8 gigabytes.
So you need to install Windows on a new PC.
Oh my God, this is a fucking
Try
joke.
to relax your anus.
Listen, treat me the way you Phil treats his members. Ban Amber Heard's turd. Go shirtless and burst in a tie. We'll give you Amber Heard's turd.
Ban Amber Heard's turd, please.
And listen, if you want me to be sarcastic again about members just like Phil, I'm going to ban you. It's like the 10th time is annoying. Thank you, Adam.
You need another PC? Is that what he literally just said?
That was a joke.
You
Oh.
need a second PC?
And you have that, Phil, so you use the mini PC and you get one of the thumb drives. He's going to make it seem harder than the video is making it out to be. I'm too much of an idiot to do this, guys. This is why you should give me money for a PC instead. Watch.
And you need a thumb drive? I certainly never did that when I installed Windows on my PCs back in the day. But okay.
So how did you... Yeah, you use the CD-ROM, Phil. Or floppy disk, depending on the OS. What did you do? Hocus pocus, I fapped on May 1st. In this PC, an operating system will burst. How did you get it on there? What are you talking about?
That's it. Basically what we're doing is using a program from Microsoft to make a bootable USB drive with Windows 11 on it. From there we can plug it into our new PC, boot from it, and install Windows 11. Super easy, I'm going to show you every single step. Let's begin. Type download Windows 11 into Google, click the first result, or visit this web address, or click the link in the description. You'll have 3 options on this page. The one we want to select is the
Media creation tool, create Windows 11 installation media. Are you paying attention, Phil?
second option, create Windows installation media. Click download now. This will download the Windows Media Creation tool, which will allow us to create a bootable USB drive with Windows 11 on it.
He can't compute any of this. His brain is gone. His brain has fallen out of his ear and is on the floor, and Jasper's licking it.
By the way, if you've not already connected your USB flash drive, now would be a good time to do so. Also, make sure you back up any data on the flash drive that you want to keep, as the next steps will involve wiping it of all data. Once it's downloaded, run the program. You'll need to accept the terms.
Is he insinuating that Windows 11 is completely free and you don't have to buy the program?
You could do this with Windows 10 too, Phil. Yes, you would just have, you don't game on a PC, so it doesn't matter. You would just have the fucking, I've been telling you this, Phil. This is why you're amazing. And you would just have activate Windows in the corner, but you would still get updates. What you can't fucking customize the backgrounds. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Phil, it's really easy. You fucking goddamn dent. Oh, we got plenty of snow, yes. Yeah, see, he does have a point. Instead of updating iOS, I just get a new iPhone by begging my parents to get it for me. I'm too old to update iOS. I can't wait to see what else he's going to say. Listen, so I did treat you like shit. Are you happy? You fucking piece of garbage, Adam?
Program? Is that what he's saying? Like, I know it's free for people who already...
But even if it isn't, go to... Kinguin sells the extra OEM codes for 10 or 11. Get 10 because Windows 11, your computer's old, so you don't have some security feature. I forgot what it's called. There's workarounds for it, but do you think Phil's going to do a workaround?
Have Windows.
Yes, people who change don't say themselves that they've changed.
But if you buy a new PC and you're installing it clean, don't you have to buy Windows? He's acting like it's just free from forever.
Terms of agreement, after which you'll come to...
It is. You just would need to, you don't have to buy a code. It just limits you with features that you would never use anyway. But again, you could buy a bulk code for like $20, Phil. Super simple.
To this screen. Change the light.
TPM, thank you. TPM. TDP is something different. That's how much wattage your chip package is using. I think I said it right. Whatever. You get my point. SOC.
Language if necessary and hit next. It'll now ask us which media we want to use.
Okay.
We're sticking with the first option,
okay,
USB
DL
flash drive.
Okay.
The next screen will show you a list of connected USB drives. Select the one you just plugged in. Before proceeding, just another reminder, all the data...
Phil is out the door at this point. Yes, you could get intro guy spam farts. Yeah, I get it. I'd rather just buy the code too, so you get the couple extra features. But Phil can't hide behind the excuse of I don't have any money. But he could DoorDash a $50 sandwich. But I don't have any money for it. It's free, Phil. For everything that you're looking to do, you could never activate Windows 10. It would still get updated, and you would be just fine.
Data on the flash drive is about to be wiped. If you're ready, hit next. You can now go make a coffee, some tea, maybe a sandwich. Either way, this part is going to take a few minutes to complete.
Or you could go masturbate, Phil.
Congratulations, you just made yourself a bootable USB drive with Windows 11 on it.
I'm being told, ever since like Windows 7, you can download Windows for free, completely. You can install it for free, completely. But if you want to keep using
Windows 7 after a while would lock you out, though, if I remembered correctly. It wasn't until 10 that they made it like you could just have the operating system.
using it, you eventually have to pay for it. So at one point, it's going to kind of be like, you get started, but then eventually it's going to say, hey, guess what? You're using it, you got to pay for it now.
Nope. Can't use that. You could never put a Windows 10 or 11 code in and be just fine. They stopped that. I'm pretty sure it did it in 7, but they stopped that with 7. Like you could use it for a while, and then I think after a couple weeks, I don't remember the fucking time frame, it would be like, got to put a code in. It wouldn't even let you, it would lock you out. But 10 and 11, you don't need that. But he's not going to, Phil.
Right? Okay. I see.
Now, before we go any further, an important...
Okay, I see. I have to find a way I could dodge out of this, even though someone's giving me concise instructions on how to upgrade my operating system. I'd rather just have my audience buy me a new computer.
note, if you're only using one storage drive in your new PC, maybe a single M.2 drive or regular SSD, you can ignore what I'm about to say next. But if you have 2 or more storage drives connected, maybe a secondary...
I would say Vista is worse than 8, but it's dead. You have to move on. 8 does suck, though. I agree with you, DL5, don't worry. But it's once the company that makes the operating system is no longer supporting it, you have to move on, Phil.
drive for your games. Make sure
Damn,
to
those are
disconnect
SSDs today? I haven't seen one in ages. That's what SSDs look like now? Wow.
NVMe SSDs, Phil.
Wow, that's wild. They're tiny. I mean, they're the size of what thumb drives used to be, right?
Actually, thumb drives... Actually, I have it in the back of my computer. I've been saving it on my music files as a backup. You could get them the size of my nipple now. Smaller than my nipple. They're like this big. It has a little ergonomic thing. You pull them out. SanDisk makes them. It's 512 gigabytes, Phil. Welcome to 2024.
Wow. Okay.
Wow, I sound like Ben Shapiro right now. Wet-ass pussy.
Interesting.
Drives other than the one you want to install Windows onto. Just unplug them for now. There are two reasons for
Yeah, he needs to... Well, I don't know if you would need a better heatsink. Google Fish, you're fired.
this. One, it'll make sure we get a clean install. Windows has a habit of randomly putting the bootloader on the secondary drive, which is super annoying. We don't want that. And two, it's safer. This way you won't...
Yeah, you connect your other drives later. It's not that it's a big deal if it puts the boot file on another drive, but yeah, it's smarter to not let that happen. I agree.
End up accidentally formatting your second drive.
So there you go. For people who say everything's so easy, immediately he says you got to open your PC and remove additional hard drives just to make sure that Windows...
You don't have to. You don't have to, Phil. You don't have to. I have done it a billion. Yes, you should, but you don't have to. I've left the other drives in a billion fucking times, and it's perfectly fine. Stop making excuses. You could do it. Don't worry about that. You pick the main drive, you format it, it wipes it, you install Windows, you get the updates. Your machine is older. Probably all of the drivers will be right in Windows 10, and voila. Oh my God, he's looking for an out. Don't you dare. He's looking for an out faster. He's looking for an out of the Mike Klum documentary.
Does things correctly. So Windows is so untrustworthy. You can't even rely on it to install to the boot drive you want it to be on. You have to remove all other hard drives from your computer to prevent misinstalling the OS.
No! That's incorrect. You are adding things that he's not saying because you don't want to do this. And DL5 was a fucking genius and put this in front of you, and you're still trying to make it like you know more than the person that is installing the OS when you didn't even know what an NVMe drive is. Oh my God. Oh my God. He's so fucking dumb.
It's pretty bad. That's pretty fucking bad, honestly. To be honest with everyone, that's really stupid, okay?
Of course, because he is a narcissist. I don't care what... I'm not a psychiatrist, but I would... Hey, Rich, I'll bet you your entire savings account that Phil is not a narcissist. Let's go. I'll double my money back. Because he can't admit that he's wrong about something. Even someone who's actually doing this. You didn't even know what a storage device was when it was on the screen. Whoa, that's an SSD now? And then you're going to sit here and tell him how tough it is when it's not? No, don't be sorry. It's amazing. This is like a clippable moment. Oh my God. I can't, dude. I can't. Phil, it is so fucking simple to update the operating system. I will buy you the fucking Windows 10 code. And I will show to one of the detractors that hates me because I used to be a member of yours that I am buying you the code. I will walk you through it live on stream, and it could be on your stream. You can make the money from it. You could get the clout from it. You are ridiculous. It's amazing. He is using word salad to make it to his dents. Derek is watching MILF in Miami porn, hopefully, and not something else, beating off him like, oh, wow, he's actually right. I'm 22 years old now, or soon to be. And yeah, Windows is tough. Thank you, Phil. I'm done masturbating. Isn't that another spectrum thing, is to be afraid of change? I'm not being a dick. Yeah, yes. Yeah, it is. Like, dude, your operating system, it's not, especially with the dedicated detractors that you have, quote unquote. You're going to have another issue where someone's going to fucking crack into your computer. You may have a keylogger in there right now. Imagine someone puts a keylogger in there. He's beating off the porn. They'll know all his granny porn. Cat'll cry. Get Windows 10, you dumbass. He's ridiculous determined. He's wrong. Composite, he's wrong.
May or may not have data on it, say from your previous PC. With that out of the way, let's get...
God, when he saw this video, he's like, fuck. How can I make excuses out of this one? And he still is. They're stupid, though. They're all stupid, Phil. They're all dumb. You are wrong.
Get Windows 11 installed. Grab your USB flash drive, plug it into a USB port on the back of your new PC, and power it on. Now, in the vast majority of cases, it should just boot straight from that USB flash drive to the...
Oh, he's going to lose it here. Oh, he may have to go into the BIOS and pick where to boot from. Me, Phil, me no do that. Ooga, 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 booga. Me fap me first.
Windows 11 install screen without you having to do anything. But if it doesn't, don't worry, restart the PC and mash whichever button it says on the motherboard splash screen to enter.
When Phil picks his ear, that means he's checked. I've learned this too. It's probably scary that I know all this. When Phil picks his ear, he's checked out. He's got, whether it be Yakuza like a dragon or this, wait, something remotely that's, it's not complicated to anybody, but to Phil it is. Oh, that's interesting, Neverblink. However, high-functioning autistics have the ability to understand nuance and plan steps to manage change when practical. I wish Phil would take he wouldn't take a test because he has too much. He's also narcissistic. Donald Trump's tremendous stakes. I missed your super chat, did I? Natsu will always send me a pic of tremendous birds. Spray tan birds? Because if they're not spray tan, then what the fuck is the point?
BIOS. Okay. Usually it's the delete key.
Don't you dare say it. The detractors their butts will bleed if you say that. Rich Masucci is a Philip Burnell expert. They'll cry with cat.
Or F12, but it depends on your motherboard. From here, you'll just need to find the menu with boot options. Should be labeled boot or something similar. Once you're on that menu, you should see.
I mean, this is all simple stuff, but you could look at him. There should be smoke coming out of his ears right now.
Boot override. This basically allows you to force the PC.
Yeah, so you boot from the USB so it gets the operating system off of there and it reformats the drive.
To boot from the USB drive.
So if you have a SanDisk nipple drive, you would pick the SanDisk nipple drive as the first boot option, and then you're in the Windows 10 or 11 installer. Ta-da, Phil!
The USB drive you made, save changes, exit and restart if necessary. The PC will now boot from the flash drive and you'll get to the Windows 11 install screen.
Interesting.
Now if you got to this point, good job.
Yeah, okay. Interesting. I don't understand a word he just fucking said. Yeah, Quantum TV's Hood Ornament. I'm not sure how long I'm going for. I think I may want to, after dinner, I may want to work on music. When dinner shows up, I'll probably end the stream. But yeah, for now, I'm here. Thank you for being here, too. My son is high-functional autistic and handle change better than Phil, and he's 5. It's just amazing. Oh, see how complicated it is? Phil, you are adding complication to it purposely by what you're saying to justify to your actual dents. See, guys, this is why I need a new computer. I can't do this. I'll kill myself in the process. I'll electrocute myself.
That's the hardest part out of the way. On this screen, you can change the language, time, and keyboard layout if necessary. I'm just going to leave mine default. Hit next. Click install now. This page is...
If Phil doesn't do it, which he won't, I should just, set up a computer. If I revamp mine, I'll probably just use this case and put may have to look at some motherboard combos. I think it's time. I think it's time for Dad to upgrade his computer, and I have a 3090 that I replaced with my 4090, so I'll put that in here, and I'll be good to go.
This is where you can enter your product key if you have one. If you don't worry, just click I don't have a product key. You can use Windows completely free if you can live with the watermark, but either way, I'll show you how to activate it later to get rid of it.
If you can live with the watermark, so how bad is the watermark?
It's in the bottom right of it. How bad is the watermark? Why don't you look it up, Phil? It's a little semi-transparent thing in the bottom right corner. You'll never even notice it. You don't game on PC. He is going to exacerbate the seriousness of the watermark. Oh my fucking God.
It's just on your screen forever. You can't get rid of it. Like, ever. So if I were streaming right now without an approved version of Windows, in the corner of my screen, it would say Windows.
No. It's not, unless you were screen capping.
You would see it. Even now on stream, you would see it. or only on your screen, like your monitor.
How do you, like, I screen cap an entire monitor to react to stuff. But even if that, Phil, there would be a little, even if that's how you do it too, there would be a little watermark in the bottom right corner. So what? And you want to get rid of it, spend $20.
Right? I mean, why would anyone pay for Windows? Ever. If that's the case. If it's free now, as long as you can accept the watermark, why would you ever buy Windows?
Because Microsoft makes a
killing.
killing.
You cannot customize any personalization settings without activation. Huh.
Which means absolutely nothing to you. You would never notice it, Phil, unless you want to have a picture of your May 1st as your wallpaper. I have a Derek at work. He's low functioning. He can do most things fine, a little slow in the uptake. He got fish for $20K for feet pics. So he's an Amaranth fan.
Oh, it's so weird. I'm so confused. Why? Things have definitely changed since back in the day. No lie, back in the
Phil, if you were able to reinstall operating systems back in the day, it was much more complex. Take it from a person who knows firsthand. Or who during Vista and XP was stealing a bunch of work from Circuit City and fixing the computers on the side. It is a cakewalk compared to what it used to be.
The day, if you just wanted to build a PC, you had to buy a full version of Windows, and that cost you a couple $100. I think the cheapest version of Windows was always like $100 for home version, and then the Pro version, which of course you would want, was always like $200. So now you're telling me that Windows is completely different, right? It's changed completely. Interesting. All right.
Yeah, but he's not. You're talking about Phil. And honestly, if you're if you're streaming, you should be doing it legit anyway, but
of Windows 11, I'd recommend going with Windows 11 Pro. Just a quick note, if you plan on activating it later with a product key, the Windows edition needs to match that of our key. So for example, a Windows 11 home key can't be used.
What the fuck is N? Home N, Pro N. What the heck? There's a million versions.
I forgot what that is. It's like some kind of cut down version, I believe. I forgot what the N is. I never use it, so I don't give a shit.
So what if you click the wrong one? You're fucked.
11 Pro.
Needs to think of ideas for next week's submission. Might go with something insanely boring, maybe something wild, not sure yet. I don't know.
Vice versa. Hit next. You'll need to accept the terms of agreement, after which you'll...
I mean, there's nothing wrong with this, so it's not a call to action. If anything, this is teaching him something he needs to know. But will he actually learn from it? No.
See two options, upgrade or custom. Select custom. It'll now ask us where we want to install Windows. Now, since we disconnected all of the drives apart from...
And even if you didn't disconnect them, you would just look and see which drive has Windows on it, which is usually C. And you would tell it to format that. You can even do delete. Whatever, doesn't matter because it doesn't actually delete it. It just says it's unallocated space. You'll have a nice clean install and you're good to go, Phil. If it puts a teeny tiny widow file on another hard drive, you'll be fine.
From our primary drive, we should only see one option. If it isn't a brand new storage drive, you may see one or two other partitions listed here. In that case,
you should, do an SSD in the PS5.
You can delete them until you're left with only one.
Yes.
Select the drive and hit next. And that's it. Windows will now install itself onto your PC. It'll probably restart once or twice during the process.
But he'll never do it, dude. I want to see how he ends this.
But after a couple of minutes, you'll get to the final setup sequence, which is where we'll be able to customize things like region, connect into the internet, sign into your Microsoft account, set in a PIN. All the usual stuff is pretty self-explanatory. And here we
I understand nothing.
are on the desktop. We've successfully installed Windows 11.
That's exactly what the desktop of my mini PC looks like, exactly like that. I guess my question would be, because here's the problem, because everyone says, why don't you upgrade the Windows on your PC? I have Windows 8.1, okay?
Which means it'll handle Windows 10, no problem. So your dilemma's done. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
This PC's now 10 years old. It's official.
Doesn't matter.
Like this summer, that PC will be 10 years old. And of course...
Yes, he's on Windows 8.1. He was dragged into, like, while there was, like, still 2 months left of support to go to Windows 8. Well, he was on Windows 8, I believe. And he went to Windows 8.1 just in time for them to stop supporting it. Linux main for... Yeah, I've never really... I was on Linux Mint for, like, 5 minutes. Would love to see Phil stroke out from trying to function on it. No way. And the thing is, but will be... Yeah, WWE, take my credit card. Good point. But he doesn't even need to spend that. He doesn't need to spend anything, really. He could spend... But if he wants no watermark, spend 20-something bucks.
Everything works on it, right? Like, all my stuff is working, so I've never needed to ever upgrade the Windows at all. In fact...
But you're talking about you have issues with OBS. Your printer didn't work. There's no more security updates, Phil, which leaves a nice back door open to your computer. Just upgrade it, you thick man.
It's incredibly...
Oh, yeah, it is 2024. I keep on thinking like 2025 is like 10 years away or a couple years away.
Stable. I almost...
At least go up to that for now.
Never in my entire 10 years using this PC have gotten a blue screen. Almost never. Okay?
Doesn't matter. You need an updating operating system.
Very few times ever have we ever had a problem with...
And there's workarounds to get around the TPM requirement for Windows 11. But do you think Phil's going to do a workaround?
Anything crashing or anything like that. Like maybe every once in a while I have a microphone malfunction. I restart OBS, it's better, right? Very rarely have I had any problems with it. So why would I upgrade? What's the point? If I have a stable system and all I use this PC for is capturing, streaming, uploading, and basic business stuff, you know, going online paying bills and shit, then why would I ever want to upgrade this PC?
Because one, Windows 10 or 11 or better. At least go to Windows 10. Again, it's $20. This man spends $2,000 on Hogan's. Okay? It's $20. Then you could go up to Windows 11 on it. You could find it. I'm sure one of your dents would help you with a workaround.
See what I'm saying? Like, ever. It doesn't make any sense. Leave it stable.
But it's not stable, Phil.
The feeling that if I were ever to upgrade this PC to 10, 11, or whatever, what's going to end up happening is immediately there might be all these issues where it'll be like this.
No, there won't. If anything, Windows 10 on an older computer, it'll just automatically find all the drivers. It'll be autopilot. All you'll have to do is install your software again, but you don't want to do that.
Piece of your PC is not compatible. This piece of your PC is not compatible.
No. That happened in Windows. That happened in, like, XP days, where you'd have to dig for hours. Like, luckily I had a piece of software. It made it a lot easier later on. That would actually, like, extract the drivers before you reinstalled Windows. So when you reinstalled a clean copy of Windows XP, because the person probably watched too much porn and it was riddled with viruses, I'm not kidding, you would check that, obviously, all the drivers, make sure the driver folder was clean. And then when you reinstalled XP, and it's 8 billion different updates, you could go to that folder and get the drivers again. Now, you don't even have to do that, Phil. It just most of the time has them. Just ripped a fat dab. Philip Burnell is a man.
I love Hulk Hogan's dick.
Who loves Hulk Hogan's dick. I need your advice. I have a PC with a 7600K. Is that 4 cores, 8 threads? And it says it's not supported for Windows. Should I upgrade anyway? Any issue with updates? I don't know. Your best bet, because I may do, well, no, I'm probably going to upgrade the CPU and RAM and motherboard in here. But I was thinking about that too, because I was like, I should look into some tutorials getting around TPM with Windows 11 and pop it on here. But it's time for an upgrade anyway.
Half your shit doesn't work. And I know what am I going to do? I upgraded my fucking Windows and half my shit in my PC doesn't work. Like JDTV says, here's the thing, your processor might not even officially be supported by Windows 11. You still upgrade it, it shouldn't cause issues. You should upgrade due to security updates. Yeah, but again, what you guys got to understand...
Let's say this is he's doing the same mind games he did with direct capture back in like 2012, 2013. What don't we understand, Phil? You didn't even know what an NVMe drive is. What do we not understand that you know more of? Well, yes, he wants to spend it on those sweaty, meaty men.
Dicks. Is that I'm not doing anything at all and any public access whatsoever. No one can get into this PC.
Yes, if there's no security updates, Phil, that's part of what they do is they patch holes in the code that people could use as a gateway into the back of your computer. I mean, you got to talk more to Mudahar about that shit. I can't count to 10 with my fingers, but you need updates, Phil. Why do you think Windows 10 and 11 make you update? I don't remember if 8.1 did. I barely used it, or 8 at all. But they make you update. There's a reason they do that now.
There's no network here. There's no wireless, nothing. It's a little...
Your best bet, like I said, JDTV, is to look up, like that's what I was thinking about doing here. I was going to look up a tutorial on circumventing TPM. It's up to you if you want to upgrade or if you want to circumvent. That
PC is plugged into the modem, straight to the ISP. That's it. Nothing else.
Doesn't matter.
So there's no risk there. You know what I'm saying?
All of a sudden, he's an IT expert. He went from not knowing a SSD to being an IT expert.
But here's the thing. Should I upgrade Windows or should I just get a new PC?
Well, I don't blame you for that, for thinking of boobs on a 16-hour shift.
See, because everything there is outdated anyway. And
there it is. There it is.
Eventually, I think I should just get the new PC. Right?
Why? You don't game on PC. Why? It's a waste of money. Yeah, $5,000 a month in business expenses, but he won't update his operating system. I know. New OLED? Are you new OLED TV? Do Steam Deck OLED? Which OLED?
Right, when I can afford it. I don't know when that'll be, but hopefully I can just afford to just get a new PC, and we'll figure the components out and order it from one of these PC builders and just get it fresh and start over. And then,
of course, Wii too. Notice the Wii. Classy Tech has said to be something interesting. What is this? 2 ways to activate Windows 10 for free. Tim's super chat. Do you think people send him these on purpose? No. Not at all.
The other thing about that too is if I get the new PC, I'll have time to transition all my shit over. I can get all my OBS settings exported from the current PC and put them into the new PC, and it'll work.
Think about what you're saying. Oh, Christ Almighty in heaven! So you could export the settings now, have them exported onto a thumb drive or whatever, and then when you reinstall the operating system on your current PC to Windows 10 or 11, he won't do 11, like I said, you could have your settings back. Oh my God, Almighty in heaven! If WWE Champions required an upgrade to get a Hulk Hogan foiled JPEG, you would do it fast. Yes. Well, that's because according to one of the detractors who's not a fan of mine, because remember, some of them consider me a dent, that he was pulling Hogan's while taking a dump on his bathroom break from streaming. If so, holy fuck.
Work. Now you won't get a compatibility error issue and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. That's what I think. So I think eventually we're going to do it.
Yeah, and this is harmless. This is like, look, eventually we're going to do it. He steered it back to buying the PC. He put in his dense head, guys, even though it's totally practical, it's more practical than getting a new PC because he's not a PC gamer. These components are doing more than enough for him. He said himself right here, this computer has been rock solid and stable. It will be more rock solid and stable on 10 or 11. Jesus, man.
I don't know when. Again, we've been trying for 2 years. I just haven't had the ability to do it. But all right.
I love how he says we. God, he is such a fucking gaslighter. Let's
continue.
All right. Listen, my dinner is about to get here, and I'm going to be working on some other stuff tonight. I cleaned this office. I may actually clean my apartment up. So I will see you guys tomorrow. News stories, 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And I'll be a man with an ass. DL5, that was a gem. Thank you. And thank you for everybody who came through, too. I appreciate it. Have a good evening. Oh, wow. It was on for 2.5 hours. I thought it was shorter than that.